loneliest girl, the loneliest girl, the loneliest girl in the world. I was singing, but it's gone now. The loneliest girl in the world. Now every night, I keep a window in the jar. In case she can buy it, so I'm hiding up in the bar. Shout, wondering I hear your song, where you're coming from, please don't know you are. Yes, we don't.
Oh. Okay.
Dude, whatever. Hello, YouTube. It is me, Silver, aka number 2, aka King H1. Did you guys know 11's a ghost? I had no clue until 8 told me, and like, holy crap, dude. Me, 3, and 8 are all fucking ghost whisperers. We can see 11. If you can see 11, you're lying. 3. Oh my god, there's something in my eye. I was in West's bathroom before the lights got turned off, so I ran straight to the gen. And then I was doing the gen with 7 and 8. I'm pretty sure. We did the gen, and then 2 and holy fuck, my eye burned so bad. 2 and 11 came in to the power room, and we were just in there. So
the body was in recreation room. 9 has been AFK since the match started. Number 9 was just standing in front of, like, just right there, like literally where they spawned. And 12 was coming from power room, control room, I mean. I was hiding in bedroom because I was like, who's gonna come look here? So I just hid there, and I was sure that somebody was gonna do gen, but yeah.
No, number 6, I did not know what you meant. I'm sorry, but I do know what you're talking about. I have seen that before. Yeah, but like number 3 said, I did generator with 3 and 8, and then like as the lights were almost done, 11 and 2 walked in together, and then we all just stayed in the power room until the meeting got called.
Nice observation, number 6. Not gonna lie, I didn't know that. I've been playing Copycat for a very long time, damn. But yeah, I was in gen room with 11 and 3 and 2 and other people there, I think 7. And I was one of the few people that were in chapel at first, so I think 11 can vouch that I probably didn't do this. It was excellent timing for me, because I was in chapel pretty much the entire time when the lights went up, and then I went to the power room.
yeah, wait. Okay, there we go. My microphone likes to bug out on me sometimes, but yeah, at the beginning I met up with number 2, and we went into chapel, and number 12 was like, if I die, it was number 8, and then I like went along with it, and I was like, number 8, why would you do that, bro? Like, why are you gonna kill number 12? And she sounded so genuinely confused, and I felt bad. Like, I genuinely felt bad for my actions, and I had to apologize profusely. Usually I like fucking around with people, but I don't know. It's late, and I guess I'm just more emotional than usual. I don't know. I was in the generator room with number 2, number 3, and number 7, like they attested, and that's about it.
Don't worry, number 11 is fine. I didn't take it too hard. Don't worry, I get a joke when I see one.
To the game, so I was able to.
Hello, number
Dude.
9. We're glad to have you
No one doing it
here.
as a strategy.
Oh, maybe they're the copycats and they're just saying that they're AFK, but they actually killed number 10. Wink, wink.
I've done that before, where I pretend to be
You're
AFK
getting
and then
voted.
people come up to me, and when I'm
Trying
hypno,
to that false accusation.
By the way, this is just for the record. What I said was a joke, and don't vote number 9. They were most likely, if not absolutely, AFK.
I think
yeah.
number 5.
I think we should vote out 9.
I think we should vote out 5.
I think we should
I think we should vote out
because I
5,
literally
Loki.
did nothing the entire time.
I don't know.
I think we
I
should
think
vote out
you're faking
11.
it. I think this is the hypno strategy.
I'll show you the recording.
Probably.
What?
I was still looking at my Oh wait, my mic is cutting off.
Where's number 6? Because I looked.
If I knew you were gonna be
Oh, number 6, I think number 6 was in control room, I believe.
Yeah, number 6 is in control room. I just saw him there.
Yeah. I was just there and they were there in cameras, camping.
Okay.
I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of number 6.
8.
9. Oh, there is number 6.
People to suspect me, bro.
No, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. Number 9. I really
Oh my
didn't
God.
mean it.
Even though I literally
No way.
Yeah, don't. That's what I said. I said at the end that it was a joke. I wasn't really suspecting you. Oh my God.
So fucking bless you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
I'm tired. You fucking.
Wake up. Wake up. No, actually, if you're tired, you can go to sleep.
I think my nap was shorter. That's why I'm tired. I'm usually not.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna.
If I was I the one who called the last body too? I don't remember. I don't think so. No, it's not as well. Yeah, me and number 2 were in the dining hall, and we were admiring number 6's emote, and number 2 pointed it out, but I was too busy staring at number 6 and like calling number 2 like a rabid animal to notice number 5's dead body. We were the 3 of us were together the entire time, so it wasn't one of us. I mean, you can take my word for that if you want. I guess it was dark, so no one else can really say. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. It is late for me, but yeah, I don't know. I was talking with number 11 in the little garden area, and then in the corner of my eye, I see this bright fucking flash, and I had eyes everywhere. So I started panicking, like, what the fuck is that? Is there a fucking rapture going on? And then it was just Six's Eli emote, and I started growling. And then the power goes out, so we just like stay in the same circle. And the power goes like on, and then I see something like in the corner, like the hallway. I was just a statue. So I look slightly to the fucking left, and then boom, there's a fucking body. Number 5 on the floor. So I'm like, guys, is it a body? And also, Loki, I don't even care if the email was like a hypno cover up, because I like, can you do it again for me, please?
One night, I was in Chapel, I think, and 7 was there, and then I had went to go do the gen, and then I did the gen with 7, and then I went out through the hallway, and I was waiting for the doors to open, and then the doors opened, so that's when I went into the dining room, and then the meeting was called.
So I just walked into chapel. I was just doing my tasks, and I just see number 9 and 12 talking, and I'm trying to like avoid like getting near people, and I just see number 12 just like start charging at me like a fucking dog or whatever, saying I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I'm just doing my tasks. The last person I saw, after, like, before the lights came out, was number 1 in control room. They were checking cameras, and they're alive and well. So, yeah.
Number 6 is right. That's how Hypno works. If you're in an emote while you start spectating that player before you kill them, it force pulls you out of your emote without moving you. So if you see someone's emote cut off like randomly without them moving, odds are they're the Hypno. And I was in the dining room briefly, but that was while the lights were still on. I ran into chapel and did a task and then went into power room and then lights went off. And I did about half the generator by myself. 3 and I were in chapel together, but then he went down to bedroom, I went into power room, and then lights went out. I started gen, and then he met me about halfway through, and we fixed it together.
Yeah, I was one of the few people that were in dining room, like at first before lights went off. We in 6, 9, and I believe 12. I'm not sure if 12 was there. But then lights went off. I went to power room to try, to fix it. But when I was just about to enter it, lights went on. So GG's, congratulations, you did that super fast. Yeah, then I was going to, which one was it? Was bathroom to do the towels task. And then I went back to dining room. And the moment I step in, the body gets reported. And I'm like, what happened?
So my round went like this. I was trying to fight myself to stay awake. Be rating 8 for throwing suspicion my way, and chilling with the world in chapel. That's pretty much it.
Okay, before anyone starts speaking, I
Or is off their meds. I was never chasing them.
Number 12,
an
respectfully.
Six. Yeah, I know how last round went.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how you said that you were scared that you were getting scanned.
Oh, by the way, I want to say that me suspecting number 9 was supposed to be a joke. I didn't expect them to take it seriously. It was a joke. I promise.
Let two talk. Let two talk.
By me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
We'll continue
if you don't want me to snitch, I expect you to find me, and then we will deal with things together.
Oh, so he's not a detective. Let's vote him out.
No way, no please.
Let's vote out the detective. That will be super useful, everybody.
6 is definitely not a detective role.
Maybe.
Like, let's vote him out.
Perchance.
No.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, 6. I'm sorry, 6. I love
Hey.
you.
Doesn't smell a good place to hide. Without a doubt, there is a toaster touching down, so I found them to look over to wait it out.
Okay.
I don't have this. I don't know. I don't have nothing else to do.
6.
Yeah. Oh, I hate that emo. I hate all the eyes.
And then the sickeningly loud, and the fiber in me screamed out.
My face. Where's number 4? I want to talk to number 4.
Of course.
So guys,
Okay.
So the body was outside of. Oh shit! Number 2's dead too. So the body's outside of that, like in between, like the the broken like wall between dining and garden. I heard somebody talking. So I was hiding in chapel, and I was just hiding in the corner. I did see 9 and 7 together. I'm not think they're suspicious, but they did come from that direction. But number 12 was like, who was with 12? Because they were in garden, just like literally like around the corner right there.
I didn't come exactly from that direction. So when lights went off, I was in control room with 1. And then I told her, you know what, I'm going to go fix the lights. So I went into East bathroom to dining room. And then I took the hallway from recreation to dining room. I never went in the garden. Then I went into chapel and lights turned on by the time I was in chapel. I saw 9 in front of me. I did not see 4 in the room. But then I walked into power room and 3 and 8 were in there. And I had just walked back into dining room. I was going to go back to control room to make sure 1 was okay. But I did see 6 and 11 in the dining room the whole time. I know 12 was there too. I was watching them on cams before the lights went out. Somebody else was there, and I'm pretty sure it was 2. The group in dining room was 2, 6, 11, 12, and somebody else. I think it might have been 9.
To be honest, I was also in dining room, but literally just a few seconds before lights went off. Then I went to chapel, and then I went to power room, and I did lights with number 3, and I was just joking to them, screaming them, like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you! Boom! Now you're a ghost!" And they were like, "No, don't joke like that, please!" And I was like, "I'm sorry, didn't mean to upset you. Like it was just a joke." So I'm sorry, number 3, for upsetting you. I hope you can forgive me. Apart from that, I don't know what else happened, y'all.
Now I was going to know the tragedy. I was with them. 6 and 11 were there. Then blackout happened. And I booked it into Rick. Waited in my spot for a bit. Braving myself to get to 7 was chasing me. That's nice one. Like, I knew that it's pretty much it. Rest in peace. And it was 5, 2, and 10. I don't know
Okay, so I was with 6, 2, and myself per usual. Sorry, that sounded so stupid. And then somehow 2 wanders off. I swear to God, I need one of those like child leashes where you like put them over their fucking like, you know what I'm talking about. Because I look away for 1 second and apparently he gets himself killed. But I didn't even notice notice anything was wrong until it was too late. I like 6 said, I was in dining room. He put down his like super special Eli graffiti, and it was like Coco Melon. I was hypnotized. I was looking at the wall. It was so pretty.
Sorry, okay, I was reading. I was in, before lights turned off, I was in bedroom and I was doing a task, and then the lights went out, so then I went to the gen. And I started doing it for like 3 seconds, and then 8 comes in and finishes it with me. Says she's gonna kill me. Yeah, that did trigger me a little bit, but it's okay. I can send you my Cash App for I was about to say constipation. God. Anyways, so yeah, and then we did the gen, and then that's pretty much it.
I
With
kind of do
where
have
6
to.
and 11 were
wait,
standing,
can I-
they should have heard the slash.
Yeah, I have to.
I
agree.
did
They were
want to
right
say
beside there.
something like, okay, the thing is that I believe that consultant might be in the game, so I'm thinking that even if it's 6 or 11, are we sure like 100% one of them is a copycat? Because we could have a consultant and they're winning if we vote copycats regardless. You know?
I can answer the orator question if you want to ask me. Like
Oh, you
No,
can answer it after.
I do.
Not in front of.
I mean,
Not in front
yeah,
of the
but
table,
like
'cause
for
copycat
right now,
could be
for
here.
me, what matters is for us to vote consultant.
Not really.
To be honest. Yeah, because consultant wins with. Oh no, wait, we're 8. Okay, no, never mind. Sorry, I'm
Wait,
stupid.
I
I
also
can't
have to
count
point out
today.
again that I'm not
How?
saying that 7 or 9 came from garden. I'm just saying that they came from recreation room that leads to garden
Yeah.
/ dining hall. I was never accusing you
Okay,
guys, but
I was gonna say,
Yeah, no,
maybe
no, I
next
know.
round we can
It
do
was
the
just like
radar
a
question.
speculation. I get it. Consultant checks
Yeah.
don't work anymore, number
Oh
6.
no, consultant.
Oh, I'm so stupid.
Says.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh, full is. Oh my god. Kill your. What? Before. Oh.
Number 8. The most powerful copycat rule, but the worst copycat teammate. I'm sorry, but 6 and I carried. To be honest, you could have. To be honest, you could have found a good reason not to throw 6 and I under the bus in the process. This match low-key woke me up. Yeah, well, it didn't work, did it? The main character. As a hunter main, peddler my beloved. Guess I'll practice some other hunters. gonna jump all y'all. Why oh, it's I didn't know the dungeon was gonna be right there. I wanted He's so fugly.
I keep hanging on.
low-key don't even remember what song it was. Alright, gives you hell. you doing right now? Just playing. So what you doing right now? Just playing? Wish I was a cowboy in the mix. Wish I was able to go against like a bot from every player, but survivors, not just these guys.
Like, you woman, I want you to name all the male figures in your life, specifically like your friends. You know, because I bet you.
Kitty. I love it. Ah yes, very fancy. Oh yeah, do eros have cards that should be absolutely should? I'm just saying. I only have the one. Nort. I'm sorry. 11. Mama, chasing a girl. tooth and nail to keep you alive. Nort, Nort, it's Nort. Nort. Excuse me, it's not my fault they're typing it wrong. It's like that. Jack, you killed my friend, and I will never forgive you for that. Alrighty. Cinnamon, I know you. Cinnamon, I know you. you for that. Wow, what's good? I'm just been chilling on playing the same old copycat quick match a little bit. Could we VC while we at it? We don't have to, but I just wanted to know. Yo, people with Muro on their portrait, especially the closing night portrait, kind of go hard, low-key. I appreciate you. is cool. Love your user.